midnight, looking crazy. Here we go. Go, baby. Green ball.
Let's go.
All they money guaranteed. They don't get no incentive. Now they might get incentive.
Xtreme Livations, baby.
That's crazy.
Let's do the thing.
Xtreme Livations.
Hello? Here we
We
go.
on, Cat. We on.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's up, baby? Man, we got the Xtreme Livations podcast.
Yes, sir.
Tonight. Xtreme Livations podcast. Presented by Youth Football Extreme. Sponsored by Extreme Baller Network. And tonight, we have Damari Phenom Clemons.
Yes,
His
sir.
dad, Alan Clemons. You all know him as We Got Action TV. We got a special guest coming on too, and I also got my co-host tonight, my boy Backy TV Rose. What's going on, Rose?
Good with it, man.
Backy
TV
TV
in the
himself.
building. Unfortunately, AMG Rob couldn't make it tonight, man. He had a few issues to handle with his family, so we're gonna fill in for his absence.
Okay.
But tonight, man, it's a special night tonight, man. Wild Out Wednesdays. Wild Out Wednesdays. It's been a big Wild Out Wednesday this week, man. Big Wild Out Wednesday. So tonight, we got Bennett State Champions own Damari Phenom Clemons. What's going on, Damari, man? How you feeling, baby?
Pretty good. Chilling.
Chilling. Okay, man. Alley Cat, man. What's going on, baby? How you feeling?
Another day, man. Ready for tomorrow, man. Tomorrow's workout. And one day closer to these camps.
Absolutely. So, boy, I'm going to get right into things, man. We ain't going to waste no time, man. We know Damari's a busy man. We know you're a busy man, Cat. So, I want y'all to just tell us a little bit about yourselves. Just like very briefly, tell us for the people that don't know who y'all are. Just give a little brief background about who y'all are.
Go ahead, Damari.
I'm a hardworking person. Like, I love to work hard, whether it's in school or on the field, and I care for my people. So, yeah, man, I'm a man of God first.
And me, man, of course, man. I'm Alley Cat himself. Mr. We Got Action himself, Just somebody who out here just willing to go the extra mile and do what I got to do for it. Not just my son, but, for the kids. I'm all about the kids, man. So I'm always around for anybody who need me. Feel free to reach out.
And you know what? Out of everything that I just gathered in right there, I like, Damari, how you said I'm a man of God, man, and that's big for somebody that's at your young age to even mention God. Like that's big on all platforms, whether it's little league, high school, college, the pros. That's big for you yourself. I consider you a role model to young kids that's looking up to you and coming up after you. That's big for you to sit there and mention that I'm a man of God. I like that, man. I'm big on that. That's big. That's major. That goes to show that your dad is doing his job, man. Your parents both collectively are doing a great job in raising you. So, boom. Go to my second question. The Bennett Tigers are the state champs. How was that experience as a dad and as a player? Like, just give a brief, you know what I mean? Let us know briefly about how was that experience about winning the state championship league,
I go first.
everything leading up to it.
For Damari first year, man, from the beginning, Bennett had a lot of hype from the year before, from making to the state championship, but he just fell a few plays short. So to play with Rashad Perry and Jameer Thomas and Ada and all the rest of them greats, that was a blessing within itself. The program, the way Duff structure it, is designed for the kids to succeed in the next level. No matter what you do, Duff is he to me. I feel like, in my opinion, that he gave everybody an opportunity, and he pretty much the best man wins. So to go in that season and play as hard as we did and face the adversity with Damari being suspended for something that happened within the school system, to coming back off of that game when they got stripped for their record, to come back off of that and still manage to stay together and get to the state championship and win it all. That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. The feeling, it ain't feel real till you woke up the next day for me. So I'm just blessed that his first year in high school, he's able to have the opportunity and make it happen.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Damari, give us a little input from a player standpoint.
I mean, it felt amazing. Like all season long, team working hard, working together, and just getting closer as a team. I knew it was possible. Just if we stay hard working and listen to the coach and keep working hard, we was gonna make it. So it just felt amazing, just succeeding at what you worked for all year.
Okay, that's big. That's big. Now, me as a fan, also as a coach, I happened to be at the championship game that weekend and to experience the championship camaraderie with the Bennett Tigers school itself, from the principals to the coaches to the players to the cheerleaders to the cheerleading coaches to the parents. It was a major experience. Experience it, and me personally, I sat with the principal, superintendent. I sat with a lot of the major people that's involved with Bennett. I got to sit with them and experience that, and it was surreal for me coming up. I didn't always Bennett wasn't always a good like a good program. Bennett was Bennett. I remember when I played Bennett in my era. Bennett was a laughing stock. So to see them over the years overcome, like you said, Alley Cat, the adversity that they overcame within the year over the years, it was just so surreal. It was like I couldn't believe it myself. It was a hell of an experience. That's definitely a hell of an experience. How about you, Rose, being a state champion? Like give us a little input on how it was for you.
Bro. Well, I was there. I was there when they wanted to. It's the same. Like you don't really feel it until you. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't feel it till I got my ring. Like damn, this shit real. Like during after the game, you don't really feel it. Like damn, we won another game. But
Yeah.
it's like you get that ring. That's when you know it's real. That's how I feel. Well, that's how I.
Definitely. No, go ahead, Rose.
Nah, that's. I was just saying that's how I felt when I won it.
Definitely, it's definitely from any standpoint, from it, whether it's little league, college, high school, NFL, getting them diamonds and putting them rings on your fingers, man. It's definitely a different feeling, man, and it's just awesome that all of us on the set right now was able to experience that at some point in our careers, and
No, not
it's just major.
not really you, but us too.
I mean, I no, not me personally. I didn't win a state
He
championship in
did a
high
little
school.
league.
You know what I mean? But you know, little league, just putting that ring on your finger, man, just being a winner when you're dealing with the youth, it's just a major feeling, man. It's definitely a major feeling.
Yeah.
But going to my next
That like
question.
I said, that feeling for us, that just shows a perfect example of hard work and dedication. And when
Ask
you
all the
trust the
questions.
process, how you be surprised what you get out of it. Long as if you just stay on task, man, and just work hard, Hard work always find a way to reward you. If sometimes it feel like, yo, what's going on? What am I doing wrong? But as long as you just stay the course, man, and you just continue to trust the process, that's how the reward looks. It looks real appreciated. And like I said, I'm thankful for the opportunity. Like we always could say that we won a state championship. That's major, and I'm glad that we was a part of it.
I got a question for both of you.
Go
I
ahead,
want
Rose.
to know, well, everybody probably don't know, but he had a full scholarship to Canisius, right?
Yes.
What made you choose Bennett, and it seemed to work out y'all way? What made y'all go that way?
I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't y'all, it was him. I was totally against it. I said, "There's no way you're going to Bennett High School and deal with that crowd. I'm used to nice and peace, going to the game the same way I came." I was afraid because of how the crowds is, just looking from the outside looking in. But Damari wanted to go there with his friends. I gave him a week break. I said, think about it. He thought about it again. I said, come on, Damari, we got Canisius. This is a school I always wanted to go to. And,
That's what I was
when
saying,
we
like,
first went, I'm like, okay, this is a gamble. I hope it pay off. That was the best decision he could ever did.
and it
Because
paid
it's
off.
not what you think. If you listen to the critics, then of course you're not gonna want to read the book because it looks ugly. But when you actually read it, it's a nice story. Inside the school is a 93 graduation rate. The kids there is lovely. The football team is amazing. The program is ran how you wouldn't expect it. It's ran just like a private school, if you ask me. So I think him going there was a great decision, and I'm glad we made that choice.
Okay, okay. How you
Going to
feel?
you, Mark.
Definitely. I mean, go ahead, Rose.
No, I was asking Damari, like, what led him to Bennett instead of Canisius?
Well, all my friends going to Bennett, and my gut. I feel like it was a message. If someone was telling me, like, yo, this is where you're supposed to be at. So I just went with my gut. Never second guess myself in the right position.
No, that
Brim should be on now.
that
Sorry to
same year
interrupt.
he won too, though, so it paid off.
Definitely. It definitely paid off, man. And I kind of respect that decision that Damari. I mean, when we respect his decision and why Damari chose to go to Bennett, because it's a different generation now. The eras is a little different. Back then people wasn't going places that they friends went. They was going kind of choosing their own route. But I'm glad that this era and this generation is
Brimmer.
different.
Hey,
And
what's up?
he kind of more. I like the fact that you more so standing out, Damari, than tried to fit in. You chose the route that you wanted to go, and regardless of how some people may word it or try to take it out of context, you went. Yes, you chose your decision because of your friends and this, that, and third, but also the work that you put in and the backing that you got as far as family. I mean, I feel like you made an excellent decision. And I mean, it's kind of like it can't go overlooked. That's why we got y'all all here on the show today. I'm gonna go into my next question. The Phenom offers. Can we know like how many offers you got? Like, what work was put into to get to these offers, and how do you feel about the offers that you got? Only being
Hold
a
on, I can't hear
sophomore
you.
in high school.
Hold on, we can't
Can you
hear you.
hear me? You can hear me, Cat?
Hold
You
on,
can hear me?
I'm gonna log out and come back in. Hold on, we can hear you. Hold on.
Okay. Yep. That's Brim. We got Brim in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, man. Brim, big Brim, man. Hey, yo, Brim, man. Until Alley Cat get back in, man. We know that you one of Damari's trainers. I mean, if not his top trainer. You know what I mean? Some players got 5, 6 different trainers. Can you give the people that don't know who you are a little insight about who you are now that you joined in?
Yes. My name is Derek Brim. You call me Coach Brim. I'm a coach at Bennett right now. I coach the DBs. As far as how I got to Bennett, I developed a relationship with Coach McDuffie over the years, just training his sons. Training sessions with Damari. Noah will come up. Sometimes Isaiah will come up to train. I met Isaiah in high school, and I was coming out of college. He was a senior. He was working in my group, so that's when I originally met Coach McDuffie. I know, his brothers, and he comes from a great football family. And just, he always, reached out to me with open arms saying, hey, man, we want you over. We want you over. I also started coaching at Canisius in 2019. That year, we had success. I went to Canisius High School. And when I went into Canisius High School, we was terrible to keep it frank. I didn't want to go to school. A lot of guys that I went to that I was in Little League with the Buffalo Vets, man. They went to private school with St. Joe's and St. Francis. So, at that time, Canisius didn't beat St. Joe's in years. Like it was a long time. And I really did. I didn't want to go. But everyone has a different path. I was part of a class that really kind of turned it around there. It was like a renaissance going on, and they were doing pretty well for a minute. They're still a reputable program. They're still doing well. They got players over there, but what's going on at Benton is great things too. What Coach McDuffie has built up. As far as how I met Allen, Allen came to me sixth grade, and when Damari was in the sixth grade, and we was up at Johnny B. Wiley, and he the first drill we do, Damari's like, man, I can't do it. I can't do it. And then Allen's showing me his gains and everything, and I'm like, no, he got something to him. He just got to stick to it. That's it. Then the next summer, COVID happened. And at the time, I really trained high school guys and up. I took a few younger guys, but with him, and a lot of that has to do with mentality, man. A lot of times kids had to get serious about what they want in life, and grow up, and make decisions for themselves. So, Allen always really, he's been a great father, and always been Damari's biggest supporter. So Allen made sure he showed up every single day we trained. A lot of times it was just us out there, and I said, hey, you want to be like everybody else, or you want to be different, and this is where, it really starts. It's a mentality. And, we kept working and stayed consistent. And then I started to challenge them by putting with my high school guys. And then there's some days where I had my college guys out there. And I think what Damari started to see was not the talent that it takes to get there, but the mentality. These guys wouldn't even let him quit in the workout. They wouldn't let him quit. The pace was fast. They wouldn't let him quit. It was like, yo, if you got to finish it. Like, yo, if you're gonna quit, you can't work out with us. Straight up said that. And then the next summer, it would be often out there. It would be me, Damari. Sometimes Isaiah would be out there, and Noah, but mainly Damari and another guy, Cam Lewis from the Bills. Cam came to me, and I trained him a little bit in college, but he came to me while he was in the pros. And one summer, we really was hitting it 4 days a week. So Damari is working out next to a professional ball player who's really was motivating him a lot. Really letting him know that, hey, man, you could do it. You could be here. And I always challenge. The biggest thing that I seen is the growth in Damari over the years, as far as the growth of mentality. I remember one year it was his birthday. He's up training. He's training. I'm like, yo, what you gonna do for your or next? I'm like, yo, what you gonna do next week for your birthday? He's like, all I want to do is train. Then I looked at Allen. I said, yo, he's starting to get there. Before a couple years ago, it was like, I'm gonna play video games all night. He started to get that mentality that he wanted for himself. And then the rest is history. He went to his first couple of camps. Actually, he went the year before to see what it was like in seventh grade. Then he went to his first couple of camps. And one thing I used to always challenge him with was, hey, man, when I could see he could easily guard someone and don't let him off the line, I would line him up against a dude that's like a junior in high school. And I know that, hey, man, this junior got the advantage. Man, he's older. He has the strength, the speed. But I just wanted to see that, where his competitiveness was at. Knowing that this dude got the advantage, but not backing down to finishing up, because hey, he may get you one rep, but you're gonna get on the next one, and then you're gonna get on the next one too, and the next one. So I really, a big thing is training his mind up, and right now, definitely proud of where he's headed. He's came a long way as far as, like I said, mentally is the biggest thing. and I believe he's gonna achieve a lot more. He stays on the path, and he's gonna achieve a lot more.
Yo, those are major words that's coming from Coach Brim, Coach Derek Brim. I just wanted to say like that out of everything you said, Brim, it's big that how you said his mentality and that's major in today's sports world, whether it's like I said, from the pros to college to high school to youth football. The mentality today in today's generation, I think is a tad bit weaker than what we used to seeing in different eras, and that's big that you mentioned the mentality because it's all mental because the sport of football is 90% mental,
Oh yeah.
10% physical. For those
Yes.
that don't know, you feel what I'm saying? And that's major for you to mention out of everything that you said. His mentality is growing. You see the growth of his mentality, not just his talent, but his mentality, and that's major. That's big. You got any insights to add on that, Rose?
No.
No, you said no insights to add on that. Okay, I'm gonna go to my next question. Back to what I had asked you, Damari, though, and man, Brim, like I said, those are encouraging words, but that's big. Like you went above and beyond to infinity and beyond when you spoke those words, man. I felt like I was at church the way you was, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold you, Pastor Brim. Ain't no Coach Brim, Pastor Brim.
Yeah.
But yeah, Damari, man,
How long you
like
been?
let's talk about your offers and how many offers you got, the work that's put into leading up to those offers, and like how do you feel about getting those offers, like I said, at such a young age, at being only a sophomore, a freshman. You was getting them as a freshman, now as a sophomore. As a sophomore, how does it feel to talk about your offers and how does it make you feel? Let us know how many you got and talk about some of the schools that you went and visited.
Well, first of all, I want to thank God because without God, I wouldn't have anything. And second, like how did it feel? It feel like I'm not satisfied with what I got. Still want to keep working. Like at school, I got offers, but I still got to accomplish something. So I ain't accomplished nothing. Offer ain't nothing but an offer. So just want to keep working. Just keep going. Man, right now, currently, I have 12 offers, but I want more. I want to keep it higher. So I want to just keep going.
What offer you
Man, it's
want?
big. It's major, major,
Oh,
major.
what'd you say, Rose?
What
What
about
offer
you,
you
Alley Cat? From a dad's perspective,
Shut up, yo.
Alley
Damn.
Cat, how
Hold
Let
on,
about
us
you?
L.
Like,
What did you say, Rose?
I said, what offer
oh,
do
I ain't
you
know Rose. Rose, you got to speak up. Rose, you got to speak up.
bro? How they can hear me, but you can't?
Because you talking too low.
No, I'm not. You just talking too loud.
I gotta be loud.
Yeah. What offer you
That's
like?
championship L's
Like
for
if
you.
you want to go, Damari? Like not no offer that you got. Like what school you want to go to?
Well, I really want to go where I'm celebrated. With school that really want me.
Right,
But
right.
the school that's showing the most love that I don't got, it's like Ohio State is a big school I want to go to. Really, I say Ohio State, the school that I don't got. They show a lot of love. I like Penn State, Michigan. I like all my schools really. So just
Okay.
whatever school show the most love.
All right. Go ahead, else.
Michigan, man. You gotta go blue, man. You gotta go play for the
That's major.
champions, man.
That's definitely
Ohio
major.
State, man. I ain't really
Yeah.
feeling that Ohio State. Man, go blue, man. Go blue. All right, well, let's talk about Phenom. Phenom, the nickname Phenom. Where did it come from? Where did that name come from? And how did the name Phenom, like, do you like it? How did it just happen to stick with you like how it did and just you know what I mean, how it just flowed with everything? Talk about the name Phenom.
Uh, or the phenom, it means like a generational talent. So my dad came up with that name, so he must think that I'm one of the ones. I mean, so
I just knew from the beginning, like, all right, the type of work ethic he do, I know he gonna separate himself. When you're in a room full of dogs, he's a lion. So I know he was gonna stand above the rest. So like I said, just hard work and dedication at a young age. You know what really started? Like Brum said, like he choose certain things, like far as like going to have fun at a young age, and he choose to work out and say, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. He doing stuff that the kids his age is not trying to do. They rather go have fun, and it's crazy because when Brim brought that point up about coming up to John B. Wiley, Tamari, they ain't want to do it. So I'm like, all right, fine, that's fine. Then the next year, I'm like, Brim, I'm telling you, the whole offseason, I'm telling Brim, yo, Brim, we'll beat it. We showed up. And man, that picture I always post with Damari and Brim, that was history. And Brim always told us, he said, I'm telling you right now, if you stick to the process, I promise you, you're gonna get rewarded. And Brim, I remember when you first had Damari go against the older kids, I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, yo, they too old. Brim like, no, I'm telling you, watch. If he could challenge the older kids, the younger kids' age ain't gonna be nothing. Man, everything Brim caught on from start to finish. And like I said, without Brim, we won't have this conversation. There won't be no this and that person trying to help us. Brim started the process, and Brim gonna help end the process. You feel what I'm saying? I give a lot of credit. I had Damari. Brim made what we see today. So I gotta admit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not scared to take my hat off and give flowers when it's due. Like I said, we trusted the process, and the process we trusted is still being trusted today. This is a journey. A journey cannot happen overnight. It's like a building.
Damn.
You still there, Cat? You still there, Cat?
Yeah,
Gotta get back in, man. Gotta get back
I
in.
slowly, man.
Bro,
He used to just motherfuckers.
say it again, Rose.
Yeah, when he was slowly, he used to just run up at corner. He really wasn't no coverage corner, but now
Yeah,
he definitely one of them.
But that's the growth of everything, Rose. You feel what I'm saying? Like his growth.
yeah,
Brim, you a hell of a coach, man. You put that work in with that kid, man. Like Alley Cat said. And I love how Alley Cat just he give out credit when it's due. And you deserve your flowers, Brim, because like Rose said, Rose coached him in Little League. He had Damari when he was a young pup. He said Damari was just a run-up corner. Now he all in coverage. He know cover 2, cover 3. He opening up the right way. Like, Brim, you got to get your flowers and you got to get your due diligence. You feel what I'm saying? It's like,
definitely appreciate that.
how do that make you feel, though, Brim, though, when you see that type of, like, when you at the games, when you in training, when you at practice, like, how does that make you feel with seeing the growth of Damari?
It makes me feel like what I'm doing has a purpose. You know what I mean? We all bought and we all played, and we all played at we played at high levels and achieved different things. But when you can affect someone else's life and help them grow and reach their goals, I think that's why everyone put on the earth for different things. So when you help other people, it's a better feeling than almost helping yourself. I'm just a part of the process. How I tell Alan and Damaris, like, man, you gonna have other coaches, man. You may be in college and you can't control when coaches leave, go. You can only control your effort and how you attack things. Being consistent, man, is the biggest thing, man. Being consistent, even when things not going your way. Just because things not going my way, don't mean I'm about to go work like a dog. Things can really change overnight, fast. I seen it in my career. Playing. You put in that work, and you don't see things coming out. Then boom, all of a sudden out of nowhere, it ain't like you the same dude. You know what I mean? But you just don't know when your time going. How I say, man, just keep working. Know that, man. There's always a next point, man. And I think where I see Murray is like, I really think you want to be number one, and it's possible. It's possible if you work, and everyone they look at dudes on TV and this and that, and they see the top dudes. They had to climb some type of ladder. You know what I mean? They had to climb some type of ladder to get there. And I think that's the exciting part. Your journey. When you get on the field and you put in a lot of work, like what creates dog is you remember like what you really put in, like the work you put in. So it creates a whole different mentality, that Mamba mentality, man. Like Kobe, man, he just knew like, yo, ain't no one put in more work than me. And that's why he was so tenacious, you know. So, you know, I think that translates to everything in life.
Absolutely, it definitely translates everything in life, man. And once again, bro, man, them strong words, man, encouraging words coming from Coach Bro, man, Pastor Bro, man. It's like, man, I told you, feel like you giving a sermon every time you speak, man, like church.
EP, you know a question I want to ask Damari, and now I just thought about it out of nowhere. Damari, how was your time at Grayson? And when you got there, it was what, 20 plus DBs ahead of you.
Bro, can
What
we
did you do
be
to
the
prepare?
interviewers, bro? How you stealing our questions, though? God
Oh, I'm sorry.
damn.
I'm sorry, yo. I got caught up in the
Oh yeah,
moment.
Cat.
My fault.
Cat.
Bro.
I ain't want to be the one to sit. Yeah, I mean, but Rose kind of. Yeah, I mean, I was
Yeah.
trying to let you.
Go ahead, though.
But
Go ahead.
Rose is right, man. You kind of taking our question because it's crazy that you say that though, Cat, because that was coming up next. Well,
Oh, okay,
in
my
one of
fault.
my
I apologize.
questions,
Who else was going
my
to say
next question though was kind of be right. Well, my next question wasn't that. I was gonna let Rose go into that question, and I was gonna ad lib off it.
My
But
fault, Rose. Go
my
up.
next question more so. Well, my next topic more so about like family ties, like as far as with Damari and you, Alan. I feel like me, yeah, personally, and so as well as Rose, Coach Rose, family ties. What I mean, like as far as Damari, you come from like your bloodline. It's like it's in your bloodline. Your Uncle Roach. You feel what I'm saying? Like I want you to kind of like elaborate on that with your Uncle Roach, and then I want you to also elaborate on like how does it feel like to be like a role model to your up and coming family that's coming up. Like the Clemons family is kind of it's like that football gene is like it runs in your bloodline because you got players like Cassius, Raekwon. You got players that's in your family that's up and coming that will be the next Phenom, hopefully be the next Damari. Like elaborate a little bit, Amari, and tell us like how does that feel like having the family tie to football from coming from Uncle Roach, the great Clem himself, to Cassius, to Raekwon. You feel what I'm saying? Give us a little insight, and then you, Alley Cat, give us also insight about that as well. The family ties of things.
I mean, it feels great because I know that my uncle could do it, I could do it. You know, and hopefully my little cousins look at me like that. Like, if he could do it, I can do it. So they just all like, if we make it possible, we all can do it. So
How you feel,
Alley
Cat?
Cat.
Man, it just shows we finally getting what we deserve. You know what I'm saying? We've been had it honest. It's just we was always under the radar. And with hard work and dedication, as long as you just continue to trust the process, that's what it all stems back to. That this is how you get rewarded. And from Damari to my nephews to many others, I'm just thankful to be in this position, man. To even have like if you asked me this a year and a half ago, I wouldn't be telling you this is possible. I'd probably be happy with just working hard, but with the journey we've taken so far and the places where we plan on going, man, you'd be surprised, man. You just keep faith, and you have good people that surround you. That's the most important thing. Your foundation is everything. Without your foundation, then nothing else, nothing stands. Everything will just crumble. But like I said, we just traveled way to Miami to build relationships. Like that wasn't easy. And now we get ready. And then right after that, on Damari's birthday, we went to Penn State on his birthday. That wasn't easy. This is all the process that if you believe in the process, then you have no problem trusting it. It's when you being forced to believe in the process, there's no way you trust it because somebody's telling you to do it versus you wanting to do it yourself and you see what's the end goal.
Cat, I got a question for you.
Absolute, absolute.
Go ahead, Rose. Go.
Yo, was you good at football, bro?
I was good, bro. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you.
I,
I
wa-
was good.
I gotta
What?
know. I gotta know.
I'm about to tell you. One time when Rose played on my team for Camp Panthers, I started overweight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, my last year I had to play line because I didn't realize like I kept hurting my neck. I thought it was because I flipped on a trampoline early that summer, and every time I would go head up, I would hurt my neck. So Coach KP like, yo man, you can't play man no more man because you keep hurting your neck. So I said, all right, that's fine. I quit. So man, I think Ken went on like a 2-0 win streak. I'm like, yo, KP, can I come back? Put me on the line. I'll play. I played line, bro. And you can ask Lamar, you can ask Drew. We won with me being on the line. I probably was probably like 105 pounds on the 150s, and we won. But that just shows that I believed in myself. I trusted the process, even though I didn't know what I was doing. And man, like you'd be surprised. We beat Buffalo Vets 34-14. I never forget. We done had one practice. We played Fumbly Rumbly all week. We knew we was about to lose. Ask Lamar. He'll tell you. And man, we just came in there and we battled them dudes and we kicked them, we kicked their ears. But again, that just goes back to just trusting the process. So if you keep faith and you believe in yourself, you'd be surprised at the outcome. But yeah, Roach, I was good. I wasn't good as Damari Roach. I'm
I
not gonna lie,
always
but I was decent.
heard of Roach before Demario was always Roach. I ain't know. I just had to ask if that was
Yeah.
raw or not.
I gotta,
No,
I gotta, I gotta
Cat was
say,
nice. He won raw. Go ahead.
I gotta say, yeah. I met. What's crazy is I met Roach before I met Allen, like way years ago. Probably like I met Roach probably about 10 years ago. Working out with Coach Burnett, and we work out and Roach come up there, and one thing I always remember Roach, man, like he always like I had my other boy, he like from school, he was working out, he was from Florida. And Roach would come up and be like, "Hey, Florida," he's like, "You trying to race today?" Like, yo, Roach, man, he always came up, man, with he always had the energy, man. He always brought the energy to every workout, man. Like,
Yo, what the hell? What's going on with your phone, bro? You got an Android over there, bro. Cut that shit off.
Yo, 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 hey, Ro, if you don't mind asking Damari that question, because in a few minutes he about to head off because he gotta get situated.
I ain't asking him that same question, but he could go off into that. How did it feel moving from here, going to Atlanta and playing football, like really in the mix, not just out there, you really out there in the mix?
I mean, really, it was a little different. I ain't gonna cap. Like the way they run their program was a little different than how we run ours, and the weather, just the players just competing every day for a spot, So it just puts you in a college like atmosphere, get you prepared for college.
And when you first went down there, like how many DBs was like you competing with?
Everybody on the team really it was like my dad said, like 20 DBs. So I had to how can I make myself different from these people? Like what make me better than them? Why should I start and they shouldn't? So I had to put myself in a different room, really, and do a little bit more work than anybody else. So
Right. Els, what you got on that, Els?
Uh, that's what to elaborate off of that. You kind of put everything all into perspective in one. But I was gonna ask you also how it felt like basically going from Buffalo. You kind of already answered it, Demari, going from Buffalo to Georgia, back to Buffalo, and that whole experience, getting on the planes and all of that, so forth. And it was times where I was kind of involved in the travel from Atlanta to Buffalo, Buffalo to Atlanta with your cousin Jaden and all that. So I kind of experienced it with you a little bit, but Rose kind of asked my question already, and you kind of answered it already. But if it's to lead into my next question, because I know you got to go, Damari, and Alley Cat got to get you put up. Um, it's a few. It's kind of like I just want to be real brief, Cat. Damari, I'm gonna say a few words to you, and I want you to just briefly. When I say the word, I want you to briefly explain what that word means to you. Dad.
really, to me, it just means like a role model, like someone to look up to, because everybody ain't got a father, and I do. So just seeing what my dad do, just how hard he worked, make me want to work hard also. So just seeing what he do for me, like, buddy.
All right, one more question for you.
Coach Brim.
I got one more question
Oh. Go ahead, Rose.
for Damari Lee. When you gonna line up in front of me just so I can prove your dad wrong, bro?
Whenever you ready.
You said
Bro, if
when
you
you
need
gonna?
some releases, bro, let me know for real. But go ahead, finish
I,
asking them,
I,
bro.
tell
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That yo, I ain't gonna lie, Cat Damari Rose. That'd be a hell of a matchup right there. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah,
Rose still got a little bit of shit in
Got something to
the
take.
Demari
Rose,
ain't gonna
Rose, you
slap.
do, Rose. You really
I
do.
got something to take
You
Yeah,
still.
you
do.
definitely do,
You do.
Rose.
I gotta agree.
Yeah, you definitely do.
No,
Only got three. Only got three, four more people that just. I mean, just words, and I just want Demari to just briefly explain to us that if you don't mind. I mean, Rose. I
But
don't know if you got something else, Rose.
no, go ahead. I gotta run downstairs real quick. Go ahead.
Okay. Demari, Coach Brim.
What's
what?
up?
no. When
I
he
want you
say
to
that,
explain
now
what
he say Coach Bremen. What do that mean to you? Go ahead, Demar.
Oh, when I just a mentor, somebody I look up to, somebody that helped me become who I am today, somebody who pushed me, somebody I really just appreciate and love just for
Yeah.
everything he's done, taking time out of his day to help me become a better man. So I appreciate it.
Man, that's heartfelt, man. That's heartfelt for real.
definitely, man. Those are
Man, man, Brem do more than
definitely,
people think, man. I'm telling you, man. Like I said,
he definitely
Brem
do.
responsible
I've
for
been
a
hearing
lot of
about
things,
Coach Brim.
man.
Yes, I've been hearing about Brim for a few years, man. Trust me, so Brim, man, I know. Yeah, you might not know who I am, but Brim, I know who you is, man. I've been hearing about you a lot. Coach Duff, Demari, Coach Duff.
Just like I said, another somebody, a mentor, just somebody who's gonna help prepare me for not just football but for life. Somebody who's gonna show me the steps and show me the way and help me just become a man and just become a better person all around.
Coach Wani.
Oh, that's family right there. He always been there. So I play for Wani, so I just know that he's a great coach and a great man. So I always had to like mimic myself behind Wani, just trying to become a great person, just like how he is, and just going
Yeah.
above and beyond for people.
Okay, man. Those you. I ain't gonna lie, Demari, man. You are. Let me tell first. I'll tell you, you are our first high school athlete to come onto our show, and we appreciate you coming on. And I feel like you set the standard tonight with just your responses alone. Like, Alley Cat, you're doing an awesome job as a parent. You and his mom, like, it's like it's kind of like it's unmatched and it's so surreal to see it at such a young age and like how you just handling the interviews. Like I seen your interview on the news. I see how you carry yourself on the field. I see how you carry yourself off the field. I see how you're a big brother. Definitely you're so family oriented. It's just so surreal to see it because I've been around y'all and I've been knowing y'all all my life. So it's like, yo, Alley Cat, man, I just want to give you your flowers, man. You doing an awesome job, Alley Cat. Coach
Thank you.
Brim, it's just like and Damari, like I just want to tell you, man, take advantage of the village that you have behind you. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of young African American athletes that come from this city that could be in the NFL, that should be in the NFL, that should be in the NBA right now today, but they didn't take advantage of the resources that they had, and like your resources in your village is everything. And Demari, you got a hell of a village. You got a hell of a like your resources is impeccable, like they through the roof. So please take advantage of that, young man, because your future is bright, man, and the sky is the limit for you. You know, man, Coach L's always got love for you. I've always been a supporter of you. I'm always gonna support you, and I wish you the best, man. Like I just hope you succeed in life and come from you football extreme and extreme libations. We just want to like just give you your flowers, man. Usually we be on the show, we actually have flowers to give, but usually y'all be live here with us. But down the line, when we get you back on the show, hopefully we'll be able to give you your flowers, man. We appreciate what you're doing, man. Keep up the hard work, man, and don't stop going. Like Coach Brimley, your dad said earlier, don't stop going. Keep going, bro. Don't get complacent. Don't get comfortable. Keep going. You feel what I'm saying? The sky's the limit, man. And I see you playing on Saturdays and Sundays. not high school football, but college football. I see you going to the next level and taking your game and elevating your game higher and higher. And us, me, your family, Coach Brum, sitting there in the skybox watching you on Sundays and Saturdays. I see it happening. So I'm speaking life into you right now. But take advantage of your resources. Man, we love you, man. You're a great kid. I heard that you also is an honor student. I think Alley Cat told me that you got straight A's or something. I mean, I think maybe one B, but straight A's across the board. That's major, bro. That's major. I heard you're a scholar athlete as well, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. You heard?
Yes, sir.
So,
Appreciate
Alley
it.
Cat, you staying on? 'Cause I still got a couple
Yeah,
questions
I'm
for
gonna stay
you
on.
and Brim
Yeah,
still. I don't want
I'm
to
gonna
let
stay on.
y'all two go.
Yep.
Thank y'all.
Brim,
Appreciate it.
you got an extra little bit more time for us, Brim?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
stay on.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
stay
cool.
on.
All right, Damari.
Okay,
Thank
All right,
y'all.
Mark.
Appreciate it.
I'm staying on. I'm staying on.
okay. Now, Alley Cat,
Yeah, go ahead.
the same questions that I asked Damari, the same words that I gave Damari, I want to kind of like also give to you because I want to hear your perspective as a dad. You know what I mean? Because I honor and actually, I mean, I don't want to say this the wrong way, take it out of context, pause, but I'm mesmerized how you are a dad in the process that you're taking to get Tamari to each level that he's in life and that he's accomplishing on this journey. Like you said, I love it, Cat. Like everything that you're doing, I admire it. I'm praying and hoping that me and my son can take that exact same journey because each one teach one, iron
Yep.
sharpens iron. For those that don't know that, and like I just want to give you your flowers, Cat,
Thank you.
and I admire everything that you're doing. So when I said to Damari, Cat, I said the word dad. Now we know that you are the dad. So when I say dad, like when that word gets mentioned to you, like can you just give like your input on how it feels to be Damari Clemons, the Phenom's dad?
It just feel good, everything you install in your kids from birth, that they grow up to be better than what you did and become much better than what you become. That's all you ask for. And at this point, all my kids is definitely doing the right thing. My oldest son, he works. Damari in school. My baby girl, she running me around. This is exactly what you ask for as a dad. I can't ask for much more. If I did, then I'll be telling you a lie. So I'm thankful to be in this position. I'm very appreciative to be in the dad family, and I just want to see what's the next chapter hold. Not just for my kids, but I got other kids that look at me like a dad. So I'm around, man. Like I said, and I want to make this clear: if anybody need help, bro, I'm around for free. Somebody gave it to me for free. Brem gave me his time and dedication for free. Like so how can I charge somebody that was giving it to me? So my goal, I always looked at it like this and said, all right, if I'm gonna do something that's gonna for the kids to appreciate. What could I do? Because if you give somebody money, it's whatever to you later. But if you give somebody something that lasts a lifetime, like knowledge on how to better themselves, that's what will leave a mark on their life. And how can I set an impact on it? That's my whole thing. The whole thing is to leave impacts. Because when I got certain people coming to my life, from Brim to Paul to Justin to Travis, man, and I can keep going. But these are the people that's impacted my life. So how could I be that person like how they was to me to somebody else? And that's why every time I go on a college visit, I'm always trying to take other people. Every time I do this, I'm always trying to take other people. And my son still ain't stable yet. We still trying to get to where we got to get to. But I'm always willing to see how could I do. If I was in that position, I want somebody to say, yo, come on. And it caught me off guard. And that's why I do what I do. And the fact that I do it just out of the love, that I'm getting rewarded. I was able to survive my incident with my fibula tibula bone. I got no screws, nothing. And my son getting rewarded the way he getting rewarded and so on. So I'm just thankful for that.
And just to elaborate on that, Cat, like you do, like I said, and I'm saying I might sound like a broken record, but you do an awesome job as far as being a father, as far as providing. And like I said, I've been around you, Cat, since day one, man. I've been on this journey since day one, and I admire that, man. And I mean, I know I've told you multiple times, Cat, and I'm gonna keep telling you, man. I admire everything you're doing. Like you're inspiration to me. So yeah, I had to ask you that as far as being a dad, and I want the people to know so that they know because you may never know, Cat. It's a lot of people that you touching. They lives slowly but surely daily. They may not speak on it, Cat. They may be too shy, or they may be too
what's the word I'm looking for? Modest, or they may not even have it in their heart to speak on it. But Cat, you are touching so many people's lives, and you being an inspiration to so many different people. I would just wanted the other people and for the viewers that's watching, I wanted them to see that and hear that from you because you are definitely an inspiration to so many in Buffalo, New York, in the state itself, because you have a lot of viewers, you got a lot of watchers, Cat.
I'm thankful I'm able to
Now,
do that.
Cat, absolutely. My next word for you, Cat. What does Coach Brim mean to you?
Man, Brim remind me of myself, man. Somebody just willing just to give his heart to people. You know what I'm saying? So somebody that put others before him. He remind me of me. That's why I don't mind. I told Brim, listen. I don't care. I could care less about how close him and Damari relationship get. Brim treat Damari like a son. I'm okay with that, bro. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I trust Brim. I know my son with Brim. I ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm good. I don't have not one gut feeling, or I don't have not one head to turn to look over my shoulder to say, am I making the right choice? I know no matter what happened with me, if Damari's with Brim, he's good. And them the type of people you need in your corner. Because these type of people that keep me saying, I'm not saying I'm perfect. Because there be times I feel like I want to make a mistake or I want to do what the old me doing. But sometimes you gotta leave the old me behind and you gotta move forward. You know what I'm saying? And moving forward, it comes with leaving a lot of people behind that everybody can't go, man. You know what I mean? So and you know, I got that word from the Benny album, but everybody can't go. You know, and I understand that people get kind of offended on what that means. No, it just means I have to move along. And in the process of me moving along, it's just the baggage that's not meant to stay is just gonna fall off. So it's no hard feelings. I'm not saying forget you. I'm just saying I gotta keep going this way. We'll catch back up later on in life, but for now, I have to do what's best for me and my family. And at this point, I'm just going to see you later. So Brent meaning to me, man. Brent remind me of myself, man. I trust him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I look up to Brent. Brent helped me out a lot. You know, I'm thankful Brent is in my corner because it's a lot of things I do not know about this, and Brent has helped me because he not only been there, he's been to the league and he has experience. And some people like just because they older and he's younger, I'm not about to say that. Listen, not with me. If I get advice from a baby, I'm okay with it. I'm gonna tell him, yo, you helped me out, and I thank you for that.
Man, kind words coming from you, Cat. Kind words, very kind words.
Appreciate that,
What
Cap.
about Coach Duff? Cat?
Coach Duff, he like a father figure to these kids, and I'm telling you, like, he does everything. What I mean by a father figure to the kids, a lot of kids that come on the field, they don't have that at home, and Duff, he remind me of like a dad. You know what I'm saying? He willing to take the shirt off his back and give it to a kid if they need it. He paid for kids to go to school. I watched him do it. Like he a lot of things he do, he don't have to do. He could just do his job as a coach, which is to teach them and get them ready for the next level. But he does the dad side of things. When we go on trips, he try to cover everything so everybody don't feel like, well, he order a steak, but he got to order biscuits because he don't got enough money. No, everybody is the same. Duff, he takes care of his people, man. I like Duff a lot. Like I respect him a lot, and like I said, I'm just glad that certain people come in my life for a reason. So I just take a page out of his book, take a page out of that book, and I apply it to myself. So man, he's a great man. He's more than a coach. He's a great dad. I'm gonna be honest.
Man, man. Once again, kind words, Cat. Kind words, man. And just to elaborate on Coach Duff, he's definitely a great man, great father, great coach. He's a mentor, man. He mean well by these kids, man, and that's why it's paying off. And the good Lord is blessing him the way he is through high school football, through Bennett High School. Shout out to Coach Duff, man. Shout out to Coach Duff. Coach Wani, cousin Wani.
I ain't gonna like Damari said, man. And Wani is Wani. Wani been grooming me with my kids, man, since they was in Little League. And the closer they got towards high school, it started with Allen. Wani told me, here's what's gonna happen. Here's what you need to do. And now I'm not gonna lie. I played Daniel, so he's Mr. Miyagi. And I always say that because a lot of people don't like to just give credit when credit is due. Somebody has to be Daniel, son, and somebody got to be the Mr. Miyagi. Mr. Miyagi is the one that's gonna teach you. Danielson ended up being great, so why not just play a role? And Wani, he taught me a lot of stuff, and I just sat there and I learned, I paid attention, and it all paid off because everything he told me that was gonna happen ended up taking place. And sometimes
Right.
people they'll be in that situation, they feel like, oh, why would I listen to you? But You'd be surprised what you get from people. You don't have to take in everything everybody say, but just sometimes you can take in the little things that somebody might say. You put in your own perspective. You go along with.
Okay. Hey, yo, those is kind words coming from your boy Coach Wani too. That it was like Wani been around since day one, so we kind of like know what to expect when it comes to Wani. When Wani name mentioned when it comes to Bennett, it's like just not even just Bennett. When Wani name get mentioned in general, like that's my brother. So it's like we got to big up Coach Wani, man, because he been around since day one. He been around for the journey. It's like it's so surreal to see also to see Coach Ronnie's growth and what he's doing as well. Because it's like Coach Ronnie came a long way too from starting from little league, now into high school, winning championships in little league, now he won state championships at Bennett. Like that's major, and I'm glad to see that. And I'm also proud to be a part of it as well, just myself. It's major just to be a part of that when it comes to I'm sorry about the dog, y'all. The dog acting crazy right now. The dog acting crazy. But it's big to be a part of that cat and coming from where we come from, like we came a long way. And a lot of people need to hear about the story and they need to know the background of it. Like we all family. You know what I mean? Even Coach Brim, you've been really a part of this journey, bro. Like that's why when Kat said you wanted to come on, I said, hell yeah, get Coach Brim on there. Why ain't we getting Coach Brim on there? Derek Brim? Yeah, definitely. Coach Derek, I mean, Brim, you are a major part of this journey. Like because when he say the name Phenom, of course it comes from Alley Cat, but that also comes from the work that you put in, bro. Like, also, bro, I want you to elaborate on like I'm gonna say the words that I said, but like just elaborate on like for the people that's just coming on and re-say it again. We don't mind you having to say it again. Tell these people like the work that Mari put in, the relationship you built with Alley Cat, the relationship you built with Coach Duff to be on the staff at Bennett. Just talk about how everything just came all into like form into one big circle and how everything just worked out for you because Coach Brim, you are a major part of this journey.
Definitely appreciate those words for sure. As to elaborate on that, as far as to say with Alley Cat, man, you know, if if it wasn't, I could only do my part. You can only take the horse to the water and drink, man. Alley Cat is a sponge, man. He's a sponge, man. Like he picks up on anything so fast. He's so determined for it. I haven't met any fathers as determined as him, man. He's willing to do anything for his son to be successful, man. For all his kids to be successful, he's willing to do anything for that, man. And he makes a lot of sacrifices. And I think that's a major role. And I think that everyone has a different journey. Like you said, like when Damari, he at first I was at Canisius and then I didn't coach a year at Canisius and he wanted to go over to Bennett. Alley Cat let his son follow his own path. Like at the end of the day, you gotta let people make their decisions. You know, it's never gonna be any hard feelings over that. Everyone has a different path and journey, to where they need to get to. It's about, where they need to get to. So, I think, like I said, the fact that seeing what Alley Cat has instilled in his son, and I see that out with Damari now. Damari takes up everything like a sponge. He's starting to become a student of the game. He's starting to really love the game, and that's really what makes a difference. To when a kid starts to make up their mind, like, yo, this is where I'm headed. I think a lot of people, man, they dream of different things in the league and different places they could go. And what do you always get people telling you, man, you can't do it, you can't do it. Think of this, be more realistic. That's because that's how I tell Alley Cat, man, that's the 97% of people, to be uncommon, man, you got to do things is not, to be uncommon, I got to do something that everybody else not doing. I would always tell Damari that, I'm like, yo, you want to be like everybody else, or you want to be different? To be different, man, you can't be doing what everybody else is doing. You got to figure out ways to separate yourself, ways how, and in this journey of life, whatever your path is, man, it only get harder. So you gotta keep adapting. You gotta keep getting stronger. You gotta keep, when you get out of high school, man, you're gonna be in the other room, like you said, you're gonna be in a room full of dogs. How do you separate yourself? And when you go to college, man, they're trying to replace you every year. They going to recruit people that's better than you. If you go to the league, they trying to draft people that's better than you to replace you. That's part of their job. The more it gets more competitive. So for me to keep being in that small percentage, I gotta keep doing things that separates myself. I gotta keep finding ways to be better. And like I said, that goes with anything in life, not even sports, man. It goes in business. It goes into, your work career, man. It goes into anything, So if you want to be great, you gotta find ways to really separate yourself from the pack. And I'm starting to see that. So
No, hey, yo, bro, man. Like I said, man, when you speak, I feel like it's Pastor Brim, man. I'm getting the sermon, man. I swear, bro. It's like you speaking that gospel when it comes to football. And like you a goat when it comes to being one of the ones when it comes to like being mentors, a coach. You know what I mean? A trainer as far as in the city of Buffalo, Western New York. Like your name ring bells, and like you are somebody. You feel what I'm saying? And we in Black History Month, so it's like I gotta pick up my black brothers. You feel what I'm saying? It's like
yeah,
I can't not be in Black History Month and not pick up my black brothers that's out here making a difference in the youth's lives. You feel what I'm saying? And it's big and it's major. And you deserve your flowers as well. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like what you doing is major. Not like I said, it's not just Damari. Even though we know Damari is standing out, but you mentor and you train other kids as well. And it's like you're making a major impact. And you're not just impacting players, you impacting parents. Look, you got Alley Cat speaks highly of you. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, man, bro, don't ever think that what you're doing go unnoticed, man. We always watching, man. And that's like I said, when Alley Cat said we want him on the show today, ABE add him on the show. I said, hell yeah, I didn't think twice. I said, we need Brim on here. Brim them train the best of the best. He's
That's my
training.
guy, Brim,
He
man.
worked with NFL teams. You feel
That's
what I'm
my
saying?
guy,
So,
man.
bro, man, we
Brim.
appreciate
Brim
you,
a
bro,
solid
man.
dude.
Like, man, keep doing what you're doing, bro. Don't. It's like you tell Damari, don't stop. You don't stop as well, though, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. You got to keep pushing as well because not only is you going to produce Damari, you're going to produce other athletes. You feel what I'm saying? Coming up, you feel like shit. Damari got two cousins. And I'm more than certain that Alley Cat is going to link you in, if not their parents are going to link you in with those family members. You get what I'm saying? Because you already tied in, bro.
yeah.
So, man, you got a lot coming your way, man. You blessed, man, and I hope God keep blessing you, man, and keep doing what you're doing, man, because you are a major influencer. You are a major mentor. You are a major impact in the youth of Western New York and Buffalo, New York, and in our minority community.
I appreciate that a lot, man, and appreciate you having me on for sure.
Absolutely. And yo, bro, don't be a stranger, man. Whenever you just feel like you want to get back on and you want to, you know what I mean? It's certain things that you want to talk about, like Friday. We're going to be talking about the Super Bowl, man. You know what I mean? If you want to chime in, always, man, don't be a stranger, man. Hit us up, man. You Football Extreme. Don't be a stranger, man. All you gotta do is like the page on Facebook, hit us up, send us a message, let us know how you feel about certain things, man. Tune into our podcast more often because we need that input. We need, you know what I mean? The more and more people that like Brim, you will help us make this thing grow. You feel what I'm saying? Just because you're Derek Brim. We had Derek Brim on the show today. You feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
That's major. They might not tune in right now, bro, but they're gonna watch it later. Oh, Brim was on the show. Let's see what Brim got to talk about. Brim still got fans back from high school and college that's still wondering about Brim. Let me go see Brim. We'll see what Brim talking about. You feel me, Brim?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? But yo, Brim, we thank you, man. We appreciate you. You Football Extreme, man. We appreciate you coming on, showing us the love, giving us your time. We appreciate it all, man. But before both of y'all go, Alley Cat. I want Brim more and I want Rose on while we singing. We got action. Where did
Yes,
that
Yes,
sir.
sir.
come
We
from?
Hey
got
yo,
How did it
action.
come
We
about, man?
hey
got
yo,
We
and
even
action.
hear about we got
Right.
action, man.
hey look, we got action.
Tell the people about we got action.
It came from just the dedication in the process, man. It had been multiple times when we really couldn't afford to go, but we just managed to make it happen, like Brim said. Always willing to go out on a limb to get it done, and it shows the hard work. No matter what you do in life, everything requires an action. I don't care what you do. To have this show, we had to get up and make it happen. You know what I mean? That's the whole purpose of we got action. Just man, just get into it, regardless of what it takes. Just get to it. That's all you can ask for. And that's the whole purpose of We Got Action.
I like that, Alley Cat. I like that, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, I always wondered, like, yo, where did we got action come from? And I never got the
Hard work and
opportunity to
dedication,
ask you
man.
that, Cat. And I've
The
been
hard work and dedication we
and I've
put
been
in over these
around you
last 3 years.
so.
And I'm gonna share this with everybody
And,
because
and yeah,
I don't mind telling the truth. I put 110,000 miles on my car in 3 years. That's the definition of the whole We Got Action part. We got up, made it happen, and we use no excuses. So that's the whole purpose of We Got Action. We Got Action stands for the blue collar guy who went out on a limb and just did what he had to do the right way.
I like that, Cat. And yo, Cat, I want you to continue to brand in where we got action because I feel like we got action is Buffalo, New York. Buffalo, New York is we got action. And I feel like we got action going to go to another level, and I expect it to. And Cat, I love what you're doing as far as with your son. I love what you're doing as far as with the rest of the guys, the youth in Buffalo, because and you're not just about your son, Cat. You, like you said, you extend your hand to everybody. You make sure everybody eats. You feel what I'm saying? It- yes, of course, you're a dad. You're gonna produce just your son. You feel what I'm saying? At times, but you do not just. Let me say this: you extend your hand to the resources that you have, so to other players and to other athletes in Buffalo, so that and let Damari be a example of what hard work and dedication, and also to these dads out here that aren't physically or that's not all the way dedicated the way you are. You are inspiration to them as well, Cat. And you deserve your flowers as a dad. What you do don't go unnoticed. That's why we brought you on the show, Cat. And I want to give you your flowers. We don't have actual flowers for you today. Like if you was live, we was here live with you, we had the flowers for you, Cat. But you get your flowers, Cat. You put the work in, and it's paying off, Cat. And I hope God continue to bless your journey and make everything happen for you. And I'll be there rooting for you every step of the way.
Thank you, man. Like I said, man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the youth football extreme team, everybody involved for help making this podcast happen. Rose, you know you my guy. You know
You
what I
are
mean? Brem, I thank you for coming on. I asked Brem, and he didn't even hesitate. He said, man, no problem. Man, like I said, man, I was excited for this interview. I was a little nervous before I got on. But, it happens, So, but, man, thank you guys, man. Anytime, anything I could do, I'm around. Like I said, if the kids need help, please reach out to me. Go get a Twitter. Take advantage of the opportunity. The coaches are on Twitter. The coaches are on Facebook. The coaches are on TikTok, on Instagram. Please take advantage. I'm gonna help you, and I'm helping you for the cost of nothing. All I ask that you just reach out to Els, reach out to Bram or whoever. We go as a unit. We always come together. We figure out what can we do to help these kids. I don't want Damari just to be the only one. I want us. You know what I'm saying? Us as a group. I don't want to just say I. No, no. I didn't come in this alone. I came in this to help everybody. And please feel free to reach out to me. Get in my inbox. Get in touch with whoever get in touch with me. I'm gonna talk your ear off, but it's gonna be for the right reasons. I got a team behind me that's willing to stand and help back me up to back y'all up. I got Brem, solid people. I got people like that that's in my corner, and they not just here for me. We here for y'all. So please take advantage of it, and let's get these kids to the next level, to college.
that's a fact.
That's a fact, Alley Cat. Yo, once again, y'all, we got Alley Cat on the show. We got Coach Brim, man. They about to sign off, man. Yo, we appreciate y'all. You football extreme. We love the fact that y'all came on, took the time out your day to come on. We appreciate y'all. Cool to see y'all. Next time we get y'all on, we gonna make sure we get y'all flowers to y'all too, man.
Got you.
Hey, you did a wonderful job, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank y'all. Like I said, anytime, man. Please feel free to have us back on.
Appreciate it, man. Great show, man.
Absolutely.
Yo,
Yep.
but
Yep,
y'all
yep,
already know the
yep,
slogan, man.
absolutely.
We got action, baby.
We got action.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, peace.
We got action, baby. We got action. Rose, stay on, Rose. Stay on, Rose. Man, Rose, man, that was a hell of man. That was a hell of an interview, Rose, man. I like how Damari came on. He spoke his piece. That cat came on. He spoke his piece. I mean, like Rose, tell the people a little bit, like, because you know you coached Damari, you've been around Alley Cat. I mean, you were one of the ones that was. You are one of the ones that's part of that journey. So, kind of like give us your input, 'cause Rose, you got three sons, and you got three sons coming up. They gonna play football one day, and we know. I mean, I know that they gonna be raw. I know that they gonna be something. They gonna be little roses out there scoring touchdown, putting up numbers. You feel what I'm saying? Give us a little insight on how that story inspires you being a part of that journey.
See, the thing with that is that he ain't lying when he said he really give it like he lit it a head out there. Like I ain't even just watching like just for my kids. Like Bam hang with Damari, so it's like it's shit that like he hit me up like yo, tell Bam get ready for these camps. You know what I'm saying? Even though Bam don't got no offers yet, he still lit his hand out like yo, come on, let's go get these offers. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still watching it for my kids. Like I ain't cat no. I talk to Cat a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cat cat no.
And Rose, I know that you talk to Cat a lot, and y'all definitely keep the Cat. Like I said, y'all never lost contact from Little League. You feel what I'm saying? Even from with Bam leaving Bennett and going to South Park. You feel what I'm saying? Like that didn't stop nothing. That didn't stop the relationship. That didn't stop the love, the connection. Like you said, Bam and Damari still hang with each other. I love that. That's what we need more of. You feel what I'm saying? It's all right that we are teammates one day and then we competitors the next day. That's all right. That's life. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes everybody not gonna be on your team. You feel what I'm saying? At
August
all points in life. You feel what I'm saying? So say that again, Rose.
it don't matter the team long as the goal the same.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I like that, man, Coach Rose. But yo, Rose, I want to open our this segment up to talk about a little bit about how YFE we're gonna start in Extreme Livations. We're gonna start branching off into basketball. We're not just gonna be about football. We're gonna deal with youth sports as a whole. We know we got high school basketball coming up, and we got sectionals coming up. So we are gonna involve ourselves in high school basketball. For those of the viewers that we still do have, I mean, I'm not logged into the chat right now, so I can't see what viewers that we have. But Extreme Livations, youth football extreme YFP, we will be start going streaming high school basketball games live, and we will be doing mic ups as well for the sectionals. And for anybody that's interested and want their son, their daughter, mic'd up for a playoff game, a big game coming up. I know it's only like 3-4 games left in the regular season, and we got sectionals coming up. If anybody wants to get mic'd up, contact us. Hit up our inbox at Youth Football Extreme TV on Facebook. Man, you can contact us. Our email is on the page. You can email us. Man, we want to come out. We're about to start branching off and expanding our brand off into just not just football, but into high school sports as well. And that's football and basketball. We know high school football is up now. We wish we would have been able to get out there for the high school football season because we did miss out on a great season this past season with high school football with all teams involved within the city of Buffalo, Western New York itself. But we know high school basketball is in session right now. And like I said, if you want your kid, your son, your daughter to be in their high school athlete that's playing, they have a big game coming up. We know sectionals is coming up, and you want your son or daughter to be mic'd up, like our page on Facebook, Youth Football Extreme TV. Like us on Facebook. Our email is on the page. You can email us. You can hit us in the inbox. We love to come to your daughter or son games and mic them up. And like I said, all you got to do is hit us up, and we'll let you know the price ranges and how everything goes with that. And we will kindly schedule you in And this is what we want to do. Like we're trying to expand our brand to high school sports. Like I said, high school is the youth as well. When we deal with in youth football extreme, we deal with strictly the youth. Everything with the youth is what we live for, what we stand for. And like I said, if you want your kid, I'm gonna say it again. I know I sound like a broken record, y'all, but if you want your, but like I said, we expanded off into the high school realm. If you want your kid, high school basketball is a session, female or male, boy or girl. If you want your kid to be mic'd up, you have a big game coming up, and you would like for your kid to be mic'd up, please contact us. We are offering mic-ups for the sectional basketball games at Buff State, at your school. When those 3-4 games left, and those big games coming up, please contact us if you would like to be mic'd up. Like our page on Facebook, You Football Extreme. Email us, our email page is on there. Hit us in the inbox, and we will kindly reach back out to you. We'll give you price ranges and everything else, so forth, going forward. So, Rose,
Yo,
since we mentioned high school basketball, like I want to know. Well, do you follow high school basketball? Rose? I mean, I'm more than certain that you do, but I want to ask that for our viewers and whatnot. You follow high school basketball?
man, bro.
Jackie TV got us waiting, putting us on hold.
No,
He on his other phone right now.
what I was saying is I'm biased when it comes to high school basketball. So,
You said
uh,
you biased.
yeah, I'm biased.
Well, what you mean by you biased? Like, what's biased? Like, I mean, 'cause I ain't really say too much about or got into anything about high school basketball. All I said was, do you
Like,
follow it? You feel what I'm saying? I ain't saying that. I ain't actually rooting for it.
I follow one player, bro. I don't. You know what I mean, like, I ain't into basketball. When I like a player, I like a
Your foot.
player. I like a couple players. I'm gonna say that. I like AM2. I like number 3 from uh McKinley, and I like Brandon from South Park.
Okay, 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 okay. Well. Me, it's a few players that I want to mention that I like in high school basketball. That's been like putting that work in like the past few years. Of course,
Oh,
AM2. That's next.
I admit this. What's his son name? Tay brother, Tay little brother.
You
I
said
like
who, son? Oh,
Tay little.
Jacob Humphrey.
I like him.
Jacob Humphrey.
I like
Jaden
Jakai.
Harrison.
I like
Kai,
Jakai.
Nakai Harris. Jakai Rainey. Jordan Alexander's. Uh, I like
This.
my boys from Amherst. I forgot the one kid, the light skinned kid. He is senior, and then Diamond's son. I think his name's Zay. Ain't that Zay? That's Zay. I think his name's Zay or Zai. Uh, I like the kid from Jamestown. I forgot his name. I think his name's Jaden as well. It's the one. Kanisha's got a kid on their team. I forgot the kid name, man. I had my high school basketball boys written down. I done lost the paper. Um, uh, SJ from McKinley. I like the Staple boys up and coming. Uh, Mike Witts. The Jakaris. The Mo Websters. Uh, Stazes. The kids from the Falls. The Estelle kid, and it's another kid that they got from the Falls. The two dark skinned boys from the Falls. I like them kids. I know I'm missing somebody, man. It's a few boys that I'm missing, man. Oh, I like the other Staples kid from MST, the older brother of the boys from McKinley. Um, my boy Nas at Tapestry. Uh, my boy Javi, I think he used to play for Maritime. I forgot what school Javi go to now. My boy Braxton out there in Lackawanna, cousin Braxton. I got the Torres. I don't know if it's Kobe or Jordan, one of the twins out there at Global. Mike Mingo. Mike Mingo. What's the kid name from St. Joe's, man? St. Joe's got a couple kids I like from St. A couple kids from St. Joe's I like. I forgot Johnson's name, but it's a lot of boys, man. See, I'm all the way into the high school realm, man. So like I said, we on high school
Oh,
basketball. What's the girl name? What's Hayes' daughter name? The girl that played at Tyron O'Hara. What's her name? I forgot her name. But she wanted to her, Damari and Amir. They all got the NIL deal at Liverpool. What's the girl name? The young lady from what is it? Tyron O'Hara. Jermaine Haynes' daughter, right? Or Aaron Haynes' daughter. Aaron Haynes' daughter. I forgot the young lady's first name, but she raw. Like it's a lot of up and coming talent. And like I said, y'all, we are about to start live streaming high school basketball Section 6 games. So like I said, if you want your kid to get mic'd up, because we are offering mic ups, you want your kid to get mic'd up, and you want your kid to get a little bit more exposure, Youth Football Extreme is offering mic ups for high school Section 6 basketball games. Like I said, all you gotta do is like our page on Facebook, Youth Football Extreme. Our email address is on there. Hit us in the email or hit us in the inbox, and we will kindly and gladly respond back to you, give you all our price ranges and so forth. Man, Rose, I'm excited, man, for what Youth Football Extreme is about to bring, especially with this high school basketball thing. Like, I feel like this is about to take us to another level, man. It's we about to elevate. I think 2024 is about the year for Youth Football Extreme to elevate. Extreme Libations is about to elevate. I also want to shout out our sponsors. Extreme Libation is presented by Youth Football Extreme, but I want to shout out our sponsor, Extreme Baller Network, one of the best networks that you could possibly be a part of. You want to get them their flowers as well. And like I said, in the absence of my boy AMG Rob, man, he couldn't make it tonight. He had a few family issues to handle, but family first, and that's what we stand on. You feel what I'm saying? AMG Rob will be on Friday. Me, AMG Rob, Backy TV, my boy Up. Friday show will be about the Super Bowl. Get y'all Super Bowl questions. Get y'all Super Bowl picks. We want to know what's your top picks for the Super Bowl? As far as who you taking, where's the Super Bowl, the Super Bowl party's gonna be? What foods are y'all making? We want to know all of it. We need all that insight. You feel what I'm saying? Here at Youth Football Extreme, Extreme Live Basis, we want to know it all. Friday's podcast will be about the Super Bowl. We're gonna be talking about stats. We're gonna talk about coaches, the players, Super Bowl parties, the halftime show, Taylor Swift, Travis Kelsey, Christian McCaffrey, and so much more. Like I said, once again, Extreme Libations is presented by Youth Football Extreme TV. Also it's sponsored by Extreme Baller Network. Yo, Rose,
yo,
I ain't gonna lie. I think we did pretty good today without AMG Rob, man. For our first time airing without AMG Rob, knowing AMG Rob
we
is the
definitely.
founder as far as commentating, and he's the host. He's the big guy of Youth Extreme Libations. But I feel like we did a damn good job today, Rose.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like Damari came on and showed the, the rest of the youth. He showed the rest of the high school room how to present yourself in an interview. You feel what I'm saying? How to have great public speaking skills. Alley Cat showed what it takes, what putting in the work and investing into your kid, what it will get you. And Brim also showed that, man, giving back to what Brim showed what giving back to the youth will give back to you. You feel what I'm saying? Because he's also a blessed man himself. Yeah, it's Black History Month, bro. So it's feel like, man, I don't know, man. I just feel good, man. I feel like today's show was just like I feel like we had Martin Luther King and Malcolm X on the show with us, man. I don't know, man. I just felt like that, man. I felt good.
Good
It
show.
felt good, Rose. I mean, pause. I'm just saying, it felt good today, Rose.
No,
But
yeah,
no, Rose. I mean, we ain't gonna hold people up too long tonight. Pause. We don't have another guest to come on. Usually we stay on for 2 hours, but tune in Friday, y'all. Friday show gonna be lit. We got the Super Bowl. It's all the Super Bowl edition of Extreme Libations. Y'all don't want to miss that. It's gonna be action packed. We might have a special guest for y'all. We just might have a special guest for y'all. I'm telling y'all, we just might have a special guest for y'all. But so make sure y'all tune in every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 to 10. Y'all ain't doing shit else. Y'all ain't doing shit else. Just like how y'all tuned in tonight, tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 to 10 p.m. Xtreme Livations. We will be airing off Youth Football Extreme TV page. You can also catch us on YouTube. Soon we will be on Apple TV, iTunes, and everything else as well. Any mainstream networking platform as well. Speaking it into existence. But I am your host, Championship L's, with my boy,
Becky TV,
Backy
Nate.
TV. Y'all know what it is, man. Oh, yo, I'm gonna say this too, y'all. Y'all got any 6-year-old kids, man? Baggy TV is part of Youth Football Extreme, man. Baggy TV 6U this year, man. He's bringing the trench babies back, man. You got any 5 or 6-year-old? Baggy TV he's an excellent coach, man. He's an excellent role model to the kids, man. Bring them kids on out. Any
Five,
babies that want to learn the game of football the right way.
5 and 6
Tell them,
year
Baggy.
old, 5 and 6. I need all 5 and 6 year olds. Bring them to the trench babies, man. They gonna start
Bring them
working
to the
out.
trench babies, man. My boy Backy TV, Coach Rose, man. He over there coaching that Buffalo kids, man. He got the trench babies, the 5 and 6-year-olds. Man, if your 5 and 6-year-old don't have a home, go shut up, man. Go holler at Coach Rose, man. Backy
Even if
TV,
they
he
got
willing
a
to set
home,
with
I
open
buy a
arms.
one.
And you heard what he said, man. Y'all heard what he said. I ain't gotta y'all heard what he said. I ain't gotta say nothing else, man. But yo, man, it's your boy Championship L's, man. We about to sign off. Yo, we appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. Man, once again, shout out our sponsors. Xtreme Livation is presented by Youth Football Extreme TV, sponsored by Extreme Ball Network. Listen, we appreciate all y'all for tuning in, the live, the comments. I ain't get to read the comments, y'all. I wasn't tuned into the comments tonight. I'm gonna go back on and I'm gonna read the comments. Like us, love us, hate us, be mad at us, laugh at us. Extreme Livations, Youth Football Extreme TV. We going to the top. We elevating. We up next, baby. So man, that when the hate don't work, they start telling lies, man. You heard? When the hate don't work, they start telling lies. But like I said, y'all, we love y'all. We love the youth. Like I said, man, high school basketball is up next. Sectional basketball, youth football extreme libations will be live streaming. And if you want your kid mic'd up, like our page on Facebook, Youth Football Extreme. Give us an inbox, a DM in the Bishop L's, man. Signing off, man. Love you. We see y'all Friday, man.
All they money guaranteed. They don't get no incentives. Now they might get incentives. I think they get incentives.